bone bruise on his left knee. Robert Williams will not. And the Celtics with Tatum at the controls. Went for 50 and 40 in his last 2 games. James Harden guarded by Romeo Langford. Second consecutive start for Langford. On the take goes Harden, scores it.
Keep James Harden in front of him, in particular when he gets his head down and he's determined to get to the basket. And speaking of which, the Nets, you still have to match the energy of this Boston Celtics team early on. They're not going to go without a fight.
And there's Romeo Langford. It's going to be fascinating to watch Langford tonight. Guys like Romeo Langford joining it with some of their younger players. Peyton Pritchard kicks it. Marcus Smart open again, and he misses again. Up ahead on the run out is Kyrie Irving, who elevates and scores.
Showing off his bops just a little bit, like throwing it down without touching the rim. I love it.
Evan Fournier hits a 3.
Yeah, you don't know how things change and play out. Now, keep in mind, Boston's been through some things, injuries that kind of curtailed some stuff before a title this year.
Well, Sean Marks coming through that Spurs organization and getting a chance to run this.
Claxton had a hand in a couple offensive rebounds.
Denied by Durant. Neesmith going to the rack, and Durant with a block. In transition come the Nets, and lead by Harden, and Durant scores. Beautiful pass by. And Durant has been one of the primary defenders on him, especially in crunch time. Oh, some nifty dribbling by Kyrie Irving. Went full Uncle Drew right there and scores with the reverse.
Your major ball handler scores, being excellent free throw shooters is always a positive.
Offensive rebound, Grant Williams.
It's time for Jason Tatum, the last 30 seconds, and you have the timeout.
And Irving.
You would think that you want to slow up, cut down on the possessions if you're the Celtics. It's a beautiful pass to Claxton inside. Need some baskets to put some points on the board.
Yeah, on the front line, you'd like as few possessions as possible to try to limit Brooklyn offensively.
Line up that often. So Boston has to figure out ways like this maybe to get out in transition.
And just like that, as Parker's.
While the other two of the big 3 are sitting on the pine trying to get a little rest.
There's Landry Shamet. And off the. And Fournier late in the clock comes up short. Claxton been dealing with a lot of injuries. Had a right knee injury. First 32 games. Shamet up 8. Harden with the assist. Harden's got 6 assists already. Peyton Pritchard responds with
opportunities for the Nets. Again, they scored too well in their half-court sets as it is and giving up shots.
Jason Tatum ready to check back in. Griffin will join him. Pritchard, bullet pass out to Jabari Parker. And the ball looking for help. Boy, the Nets are really closing out well. This is a good defensive possession for them. Smart lets Kyrie Irving go by and finally hits Smart. This time no good. 4-point Brooklyn lead. And that one's true from 3-point range on the other. Irving's second 3. There goes Tatum. Strong. Oh, missed badly. Thompson hit the deck as well. Wasn't there for the offensive board. Here goes Kyrie Irving. Oh, a little sidestep. Kyrie Irving now at 2. He's got 14. And Brooklyn has extended their lead to 7. Smart blocked by Durant.
And don't squander those opportunities when you have them. And then, again, make this Brooklyn team beat you with a hand in the face.
Yeah, Romeo Harris. 5-point game. Brooklyn's biggest lead here tonight has been 9. That's each other on both sides of the floor. A good part of this game. Fournier guarding Harden, and Harden gets the contact.
Has great rotation on the back line that time by the Nets. And
Shamet on a rim run, blocked again. That's against the wall here in this 5th game of the series. Down 3-1, facing elimination tonight. Long to Tatum is cash. Celtics. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Boston playing for their playoff lives. Fournier is fouled. So now Brooklyn goes small here. Claxton out. Gave him great minutes tonight. Durant for 3. Got it. Kevin Levin is Durant now with 19. There's a steal. Bruce Brown snuffed it out. Gives it to Kyrie Irving. 3-pointer is good. Those 2 3-pointers. And by the way, James Harden now a triple-double. Big possession for the Celtics. Fournier. Durant 3-pointer. Marcus Smart trying to stay with Harden. Cash money into the hands of Irving. Game's close to getting away from Boston. Up top, Brown. Oh, he blew a tire, but got it back and scores it. What a burst by the Brooklyn Nets here in this fourth quarter. They're up 17 now. And of his 18 assists, 9 of those were on made three-pointers. Of his 10 assists tonight, 6 of them are made threes. How about?
I tell you what, when they dial it in and they get focused offensively, they can hit you from so many different ways and too easy.
And Durant went to the University of Texas. Thompson was 4 years behind him. Irving springs free and lays it in. 8.5 minute mark. If that stays Boston's way, they were down 10 at the time. They have a chance to cut it to single digits as Harden buries it. The Nets' top scorer. 34 for Harden. And Tatum's, they've been on a big run since. And it's going to be the end of the line for the Celtics as Durant now just...
Well, I think now you can start to talk about this next series and what it looks like with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, he missed the dunk. Romeo Langford assisted. He's been involved in 60 of the 120 points tonight, half of them. And Langford scores again, a couple of buckets, 2 apiece. The Suns and the Lakers in the West. And they are coming to a roar here at Barclays Center as Joe Harris, he's done. Durant with 24, Kyrie Irving with 25. And that's it. It's the end of the line for the Boston Celtics.
Thank you.